WBT Charlotte, WBT FM Chester. This Sunday at 1, Panthers and Browns on the radio home of the Panthers. Charlotte's News Talk 1110 WBT at 99.3 FM and WBT.com. Your breaking news, weather, and traffic station.
I'm John Stokes, live at the 24/7 WBT News Center with the 11 o'clock report. Your top local story: area shopping centers flooded with bargain hunters.
Part of that is they want to get a jump on things, and part of it is just the idea that it's something to do.
Ray Saporowski with Concord Mills on the Black Friday frenzy this morning. A lot of the early risers no doubt feeling like this woman.
I am bargained out. I've been here all night, so I'm ready to go home.
Last year, the Thanksgiving shopping weekend accounted for 12% of overall holiday revenue, with Black Friday making up about half of that. Coming up, Al-Qaeda targets the Saudis. First team coverage of WBT traffic and weather together.
We have accidents reported on Mallard Creek Church Road at Prosperity Church Road, Steel Creek Road at York Road, and Matthews Township Parkway near Independence Boulevard. I'm Doug Maxwell, WBT Time Saver Traffic.
Mostly cloudy, AccuWeather says, today with a few showers around. Temperatures mainly in the 50s. Complete forecast is 4 minutes away. WBT News Time, 11:01. Saudi Arabia says it has foiled Al-Qaeda attacks against government and security officials there. Terrorism expert MJ Gohel.
This is a very major and significant development because it is a huge wake-up call for the Saudi regime, which has in the past turned a blind eye to these radical Islamist groups.
The Saudis say they've arrested 150 people from 13 terrorist cells. North Korean official says it was punishment for the South's military drills. Talk about his country's military attack on a South Korean island, and says there's more where that came from. China now acting like it's stepping in to get North Korea to back it down a little bit. Gun buyers can save a few bucks this weekend during the South Carolina's third annual Second Amendment sales tax holiday. No sales tax today through midnight Sunday on handguns, rifles, and shotguns. Ammo, black powder, holsters, and archery supplies are exempt. Now your WBT Money Watch from Diamonds Direct South Park. The Dow down 80, NASDAQ down 9. For more news on demand, log on to WBT.com, keyword news, WBT News Time, 11:03. Up next, traffic and weather together in the Keith Larson Show. This news sponsored by Joseph A. Bank Clothier.
Your breaking news, weather, and traffic station. News Talk 1110 WBT. Depend on in your car. Punch your breaking news, weather, and traffic button.
Obama is making his
Charlotte Mecklenburg School Board.
News Talk 1110.
5 miles of backup.
WBT.
WBT News Time, 11:05. Team coverage of traffic and weather together.
WBT Time Saver Traffic is brought to you by Bojangles Famous Chicken and Biscuits. Right now, no problems blocking lanes on I-77, I-85, I-485, or Independence Boulevard. We have collisions reported to the north at Mallard Creek Church Road near Prosperity Church Road, to the south at Steel Creek Road near York Road, and to the east at Matthews Township Parkway near Independence Boulevard. Sonny's Barbecue is featuring all-you-can-eat barbecue pork or barbecue chicken for only $8.99. That includes your choice of 2 sidekicks and bread, all for only $8.99. Great food, great value every day at Sonny's Barbecue. Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 10s during Charlotte's Morning News. I'm Doug Maxwell, News Talk 1110 WBT Time Saver Traffic.
Well, of course, a lot of people out and about looking for some bargains today, and we'll be dealing with a few showers through mid to late afternoon. Temperatures holding in the 50s for the rest of the day today, turning clear and much colder tonight, low 31. Tomorrow and Sunday looking good, bright and sunny. 56 tomorrow, 57 on Sunday, and we should hang on to the dry weather right through Monday. Next chance for a little rain is on Tuesday. I'm AccuWeather's Eric Wilhelm on News Talk 1110 WBT.
59 degrees. For news on demand anytime, log on to WBT.com. Next news at 11:30. Breaking news at once. I'm John Stokes, live at the 24/7 WBT News Center.
Where Charlotte comes to talk. Keith Larson.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
News Talk 1110 WBT presents The Keith Larson Show.
I suggest you don't worry about this sort of thing and just enjoy yourself.
Talk to the hand, because the face don't want to hear it anymore.
You got me up? There we go. Wayne Powers in for Keith Larson on Black Friday. Hey, it's not true. I'm going to tell you it's only a rumor that Charlotte's NAACP Kojo Nantambu has canceled his planned protest at the main library after being told that Black Friday has nothing to do with racism or Robinson Crusoe. I put my glasses on, I look up, and I see more beards in here than Smith Brothers cough drop box. Hey, this is great. This is very cool. I am so excited to have Charlotte's own New Familiars in studio with me on this Black Friday. Just a little holiday treat. Not a big holiday treat, a massive holiday treat. I'm real happy to have you guys here. And this is my first time actually meeting you guys, and I wanted to meet you on the air so we could actually have a conversation and have some live music in the studio. And so, who's the big familiar here?
We don't have one. We're all the big familiar.
Well, then let's start on the banjo.
My name is H.L. Ruth.
H.L., pleasure to have you here. And tell me a little bit about that banjo.
Well, this is a 5-string banjo. It's made by the Deering Company. I've had it for a couple of years. I really enjoy it.
Is it an old one or is it a new one?
No, I bought it brand new.
Wow, so it's only a couple of years old.
It was built for me.
You put some miles on it already, though, haven't you?
Yeah, it's getting a little beat up.
Good, I love it. I got I'm not a banjo player, but I do fiddle around a little bit with a banjolele.
Cool. Right.
Banjo uke.
Nice.
I got one of those old from the 1930s. Cool. And it's a great little sound. It's one of those forgotten instruments.
Right.
All right, and next we have Josh. Say hi, Josh. And your instrument is?
I'm playing guitar and resonator today.
Wow, nice. What kind of guitar you got?
Today I'm actually playing a friend of mine is a luthier, and he builds them. They're called Old Invention. And
Old Invention?
Yeah, it's kind of on loan right now, and I wanted to hear it on the radio, and he wanted to check it out. So
hey, that's a great opportunity. Yeah. How has it been sounding?
So
outside?
Far, so good.
Yeah. And is this luthier? Is he been established a long time, or is it young guy?
I think he's only made a couple guitars, but I picked it up and I really fell in love with it.
We might be making history today.
You never know.
All right. And over here...
my name's Justin Fedor.
Hey, Justin, welcome. And your instrument?
I play mandolin and guitar.
Mandolin. My grandfather played mandolin.
I get that a lot.
Well,
it makes me feel like I should be an old person.
No, you should be Italian, is basically what it is.
Portuguese.
And over here on the doghouse, the bass, I'm sorry, we have Pat.
Yeah, Pat Mullen, yeah.
Pat, and tell me a little about your bass there.
It's an awesome one. It's a borrowed one. So
you guys don't have your own instruments, I take it.
No, it's amazing we were able to play as much as we do. But no, actually, one of my upright was destroyed a couple months ago, so I'm in the process of finding a new one.
You want to tell us how that happened?
Not really, but I will.
It's painful.
No, we were out in Aspen, Colorado, and we were setting up for the show. We had everything up on stage, and it's pretty windy up on top of the mountain up there. And the sound company had secured one speaker, didn't secure the other speaker. Wind blows on the stage, blows right through my upright. Knocks a big hole in the center of it.
No. Yeah. Was it an old one?
Yes. Well, it was a custom-made one I had. So yeah.
I'm a big acoustic bass fan. I'm gonna lay my old CD, a jazz band out in L.A. We always had an upright bass. One of the great bass players, Ernie McDaniel. He played one of those old doghouse basses. Yeah. It was like wasn't slap bass. I mean, he was he used to play for Sarah Vaughan and all these great jazz artists. And he did some great bass solos on there. I'll lay that on you guys as we go. And then we have another guy with no instrument at all. He's just sitting here. He's on gum. He's chewing gum. And who is this guy? Lefty.
Yeah.
And what do you do, Lefty?
I dress in a bunny suit.
He dresses in a bunny suit, and he does it professionally.
Yeah.
We don't want to know anymore.
We are short one man. I'm sorry.
It's all right. We just want you to know the Playboy clubs have closed. So, all right. All right. And now, give me just a little bit of history for folks who don't know the New Familiars, who are unfamiliar with you guys. How did you guys come together, and why? I mean, what brought you together, and what was your original intention of what was the sound?
Well, it was really just the music brought us together. Josh and I met just playing in the living rooms, playing acoustic, and that's kind of where the whole sound started from. And we met each other out playing on the road. We met Pat up in Delaware, I believe. Yeah. We were in Delaware when we met Pat, and we met Dan at the Double Door.
Daniel's the guy who's missing.
Yeah, our drummer Daniel.
He's driving right now.
All right.
So we've just kind of taken the acoustic elements and brought them to the rock and roll stage.
So you started out as a duo, and you just kind of added until you have a total of, 5 guys now?
Yeah, it pretty much went like that. It went from a duo to 5 guys.
And the picture I have of you on the Wayne Powers website, there's only 4 of you. Who's missing on there?
Well,
and why?
Well, Daniel, the drummer, he's missing. He's with family down in Augusta. He's on his way back.
But I'm talking about the picture. Who is missing off of that picture?
Oh, HL.
HL. All right. I thought you were a stranger here. How did you get a badge? And why aren't you in that picture?
I don't know.
I'm HL's agent, and I want you to know that he needs a picture on there. You need 5 guys on there.
Hilton's not quite a full-time member with us yet.
All right. Well, after today, I'm lobbying for you, buddy. All right, how about we got a couple minutes before we need to take a little break? Why don't we just crank these little buggers up here?
Yeah.
And see what we sound like, and then we'll have lots of music during this next hour and lots of conversation. And 704-570-1110 is our number if you would like to find out more about these guys and what they do and why and the wherefores. And this is what live radio is all about. And this is the history of WBT since the 1920s, Ty Boyd Studio. Show on News Talk 1110 WBT with Wayne Powers and the New Familiars. We're going to be having a full hour here, live music and conversation, right here on your Black Friday. You stay right with us.
With Keith Larson, talk through the night, starting at 9 with Pete Callender on News Talk 1110 WBT.
WBT Time Saver Traffic is brought to you by Bojangles, famous chicken and biscuits. Police are investigating accidents at Mallard Creek Church Road near David Taylor Drive, Sugar Creek Road near North Tryon Street, Johnston Road at Ballantyne's Commons Parkway, and Matthews Township Parkway near Independence Boulevard. This Christmas, give a practical gift from Oric. Carvax, electric brooms, canisters, air purifiers, infrared heaters, and the famous Oric XL upright. All sale priced, guaranteeing you the best Oric prices anywhere. Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 10s during Charlotte's Morning News. I'm Doug Maxwell. News Talk 1110 WBT Time Saver Traffic.
Conditions. You can get where you're going a little bit faster,
so that you know the quickest route to where you're going.
News Talk 1110.
It helps you get to where you're going in a better, more efficient way.
WBT. Charlotte's News Talk 1110 WBT at 99.3 FM and WBT.com. Keith Larson.
I hate to even talk over this. It's Wayne Powers in for Keith on your Black Friday, and we got some visitors here. They just sort of wandered in, and they're known as the New Familiars. And if you go to The New Familiars, you got to put the in there, thenewfamiliars.com. That's their website. If you can't remember that, if you're driving, you can go to the Wayne Powers website. You'll click on their picture. It'll take you directly to their website. So either way, we want you to be aware of the history of these guys. This is a local band done good. And we're just really glad you could be. The acoustics in this studio are so good, aren't they?
Sounds great.
It does. It just feels good. It sounds good. It's intimate. Has that sound. And the people that have played here through the years, man, oh man. I mean, just recently I had Michael Reno Harrell on, and lots of great musicians have played here, and going back to the 1920s. Johnny Cash.
June Carter Cash.
June Carter. Any names?
Huh?
Any names?
Oh, yeah.
Never heard of them.
We played Johnny Cash's Thanksgiving song yesterday and did the show. That was pretty cool.
Pat was talking about that song yesterday.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The crickets in the background, took it off a TV show. That was very, very cool. You guys have been together for how long?
I think forever. About 4 years, 5 years, something like that.
And how many you've recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And how many CDs do you have
out? We've got a couple things that are kind of out of print now, but
we mean kind of out of print.
Well, we sold them all, and then we decided not to print any more of them.
Why?
Sometimes when the band hits older things or whatever. But we've put out a live album last year that was recorded down at the neighborhood theater.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Funny man.
And that's what we were playing from. Yeah.
And we did a vinyl too. We did a 45 a little while back. That was fun. And
that was very cool. Now, how did that work out? That was a vinyl LP, or was it?
Yeah.
We had I had on the guy from the Preservation Hall Jazz Band.
Oh, nice.
And they had just done this was like last week, and we had them on. And I'm a big New Orleans fan.
Yeah.
And I had they just put out a vinyl 78.
Oh, wow.
A limited edition. It was like, just 500 copies, and it was very cool. So
that's
your vinyl LP, 33 third, and how many cuts were in it?
It was just two. It was My Girl, the Smokey Robinson song, and then an original tune that Justin wrote. And and it had like a download card with it too, where you could get it online.
Very cool.
So
and it was a limited pressing, I'm sure.
It was. We're actually out of that right now.
So you're out of it. Yeah. You're out of it. All right. Well, let's stop the flapping of the jaws here, and let's start the plucking of the strings. What do you think?
Yeah.
What are you going to play?
We're going to do a song by one of our favorite bands. We're going to do a cover song that we just learned out here in the.
In the lobby?
In the lobby. It's a song by Band of Horses out of, what are they, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina?
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm
Am I allowed to applaud? Wow. And Angela's got the they call it Keith TV, but today it's Wayno Vision. You got the Wayno Vision camera on, so if you're on the WBT.com website, you can see these guys play.
Oh man, we were banking on nobody being able to see us this morning.
Oh man, it's just a song you just put together out in the lobby, huh? You're waiting to come in here.
Yeah, we've heard
Don't screw it up by rehearsing it.
Yeah. It's the worst thing you can do.
That's it. Now you guys play all over. You go on tour. You're going to be playing locally tonight. I don't want to tell anybody where because I want them to stay with us, and we'll give you all that info as we continue with the new familiars on News Talk 1110 WBT. And let me give you their phone numbers too, because if you want to join in, we can have a little talk, a little conversation, a little music. You know, it's Black Friday.
Call us.
Yeah, call us 704-570-1110. Or you can shoot us an email at WBT.com. Lots more to come. You stay right where you are. Wayne Powers in for Larson.
Check in frequently to the frequency of 1110 AM or 99.3 FM for breaking news, weather, and traffic. News Talk 1110 WBT. News every 30 minutes. And when it breaks, Charlotte's News Talk 1110 WBT at 99.3 FM and WBT.com. Your breaking news, weather, and traffic station. Depend on it.
I'm Chad Bauer, live in the 24/7 WBT News Center with the 1130 report. Your top local story, Black Friday has malls and stores packed today. North Carolina's Attorney General says there are ways to shop smart and make sure you know your rights as a consumer. Roy Cooper says make sure you know how a store handles returns.
State law doesn't require a store to provide refunds or returns. So when you buy something, find out the policy. Check out to see if they have what's called a restocking fee for returns. Sometimes retailers provide that fee and people don't know about it until they try to return something.
Cooper says you should buy from well-established retailers to improve the odds that you'll be able to return merchandise. Coming up, a warning from North Korea. First, team coverage of WBT traffic and weather together.
WBT Time Saver Traffic is brought to you by Bojangles, famous chicken and biscuits. Charlotte-Mecklenburg police are reporting an accident on Independence Boulevard near Village Lake Drive. We have 2 accidents reported to the north at Mallard Creek Church Road near David Taylor Drive, Sugar Creek Road near North Tryon Street. To the south, Johnston Road at Valentine Commons Parkway, and Providence Road near Kuykendall Road. It's Bo-Ho-Ho time at Bojangles. Pick up a Bojangles 8-piece holiday tailgate special for just $15.99. That's 8 pieces of chicken, 4 biscuits, 2 large fixins, and a half-gallon of iced tea for just $15.99. Bojangles, it's Bo time. Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 10s during Charlotte's Morning News. I'm Doug Maxwell. News Talk 1110 WBT Time Saver Traffic.
WBT AccuWeather, mostly cloudy this afternoon. A few showers, temperatures holding steady in the 50s. Clear and cold tonight, low 31. Then tomorrow, sunshine with a high Saturday of 56. It's 58 degrees. WBT News Time, 11:32. North Korea isn't exactly easing tensions with the South in the aftermath of the artillery attack that left 4 South Koreans dead. North Korea warning today that plans by its southern neighbor and the U.S. for military maneuvers have put the peninsula on the brink of war. A village in Fiji in the South Pacific celebrating the return of 3 teenage boys who spent 50 days adrift in a 12-foot-long aluminum boat. They say that they survived on rainwater, a handful of coconuts, and raw fish. Their village had already held memorial services, expecting never to see them again. Now your WBT Money Watch from Diamonds Direct South Park. The Dow is down 81 points. The NASDAQ down 6. This news sponsored by Max Speed Shop. For news on demand, log on to WBT.com. Next news at noon, breaking news at once. I'm Chad Bauer, live in the 24/7 WBT News Center.
We hope you're being safe out there if you're driving. Slippery roads with freshly blown down leaves in the roads. It takes you a little bit longer to stop sometimes than you might think. So please be careful out there. If you're out there with kids in the car, and a lot of people are traveling, some people are visiting, people are distracted. There's all kinds of stuff going on. So we want you to be safe during this holiday season. Black Friday. Hope you're being careful out there with your credit card too in the at the mall or wherever. And in the studio, it's our holiday special here. The New Familiars live in the studio, and we're talking, guys. We were talking about when we broke. We were talking about where you are performing next. You're performing tonight, so we're timely. We're newsworthy. We're fast breaking here. Tell us where you're going to be tonight.
We're at the Visualite tonight.
Visualite Theater.
And the Black Lilies from Knoxville, Tennessee will be opening up the show.
Wow.
They kick off at 9 o'clock.
I think so.
Yeah, doors at 8.
Doors are at 8. They're at 9, and we're about
after that.
We're after that.
Yeah, sooner or later you'll be there, I guess, right? And this is. Have you played with these guys before?
So a few festivals. That's where we met them. We're out playing festivals in Tennessee, and they're real great friends of ours.
You know, you guys have played all over, and you've played with some pretty amazing folks lately. Bring our listeners up to speed on who you've been with lately.
Well, the first one this year, the first highlight was we sat in with Johnny Neal from the Allman Brothers at a festival called Jammin' at Hippie Jack's in Crawford, Tennessee.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fun.
How was that? I mean, how was that?
Interesting.
Interesting. All right, we'll leave it there. Okay.
It was awesome. And Johnny hung out with us all night, and it was a good time.
Oh, well, then all right. Then that's cool. Interesting is a word always scares me. As a performer my whole life, when people say, how'd you like the show? And you go, very interesting.
That's how this one was.
Wow.
It was one of those no rehearsal, get on stage, and he was leading the band, and we were kind of backing him up. But we had no clue what he was going to do. And he's blind, and it's so you got some of that communication not going on, but it was a blast though, and they taped it for TV. It's going to be on PBS, I think, this year.
Do you know when?
I don't know. I don't think they've got like the dates yet, but
you'll put it up on the New Familiars website and also on Facebook. You guys are up on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook is helping us out a lot.
Yeah, so you can hook up with the band that way, and it's thenewfamiliars.com. You got to put the THE in there. And again, if you're driving, you can't remember that, go to the Wayne Powers website and just click on their picture to take you right there. And who else have you been playing?
Levon Helm from the band. We got to open for him. That was probably my personal highlight.
Absolutely.
And then Del McCory. Yeah, that was at the Night Theater here.
Do you know I was at that concert?
The Last Waltz?
No. I was at that Dylan concert when he got booed off the stage.
Oh wow,
young kid I was, very young.
Were you one of the booers?
No, I wasn't, man. Because Highway 61 turned out to be one of my favorite Dylan albums. Really, I loved that sound. It just Ballad of a Thin Man and all that stuff that was on there. That was like Dylan was like king to me then, and I just said it was just awesome.
He's still pretty amazing.
Well, he still is. Always
I caught him when he was in town.
Yeah,
it was an awesome show.
Yeah. So can we get a tune in here?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, come on, we're going to earn your keep here. We've been talking too long. Huh? 704-570-1110 if you want in on the conversation too. We don't want to cut you out.
Got me running blind like a newborn child. your favor. A million ways, I love you, babe, but you won't let me try. Girl, tonight, I just want to lay right down by your side. We could push and pull to the moon and the morning light. 'Cause you know that I would be true, faithful to you, if you would just stay the night.
And that's the name of that tune. New Familiars. Wow, guys. Is it just this? Are we always this good?
We still got a long way to go.
I know. It's even Lefty here was chewing his gum in rhythm. This is you guys are together. This is a good thing. Also, Angela's got the video on, the video cams on, the Wayno Vision, normally Keith TV. Wayne Powers in for Keith Larson this morning with the New Familiars, and also. Again, thenewfamiliars.com. Yes. And if they want to get your CDs, somebody says, I don't want to go online. I want to go into a store and buy it in a store. You guys have your CDs in a store anywhere?
We've got them at all the CD warehouses in Charlotte.
Okay.
Rock Hill.
Excellent. Charlotte and Rock Hill, CD warehouse.
Yeah, and then, it's on iTunes, it's on Amazon, it's on CD Baby.
Oh yeah,
it'll be at the show.
CD Baby is an awesome thing for
great.
They were the first ones to have my CD out.
They're great.
They are really. It's a great concept. It's the second owner of that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's a really good concept. If you don't know CD Baby and you're interested in independent music, cdbaby.com, and just go perusing around. You can hear music samples of all kinds of music there.
Yeah, and I think about 80% of it goes to the artist, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's actually, it's not like a big record label. And they also have digital downloads available and stuff. And, just good stuff. So you guys are playing at the Visualite tonight. Yeah. The show starts at what time?
9 o'clock.
It starts at 9.
Doors are at 8.
Doors are at 8. And now if somebody wants to come tonight and can get away tonight, hey, good time to get away from the family. You're locked in with Aunt Bertha for the weekend.
That's kind of what we were banking on.
Poor Aunt Bertha. Don't bring Aunt Bertha. But if you want to get there tonight, what do they have to do? Can they get online and get tickets? They just show up? What's the deal?
Yes, you can get them on the Visualites website, and you can get hard tickets at the CD Warehouse on Kings Drive.
Oh, okay.
And then you can get them at the door too.
And maxmusic.com as well.
maxmusic.com, and the Visualite Theater, is that visualite.com? Do you know what
I believe so.
Okay.
Should we give a ticket away?
You want to do that?
Give a pair of tickets away? What caller number?
How about caller number 11?
Caller number 11.
11, yeah. It's either 10 or 11 around here, so let's do caller number 11. And we'll do caller number 11, 704-570-1110. These generous gentlemen are giving away a pair of tickets.
Mom, don't call.
To tonight's show at the Visualite, News Talk 1110 WBT at 704-570-1110. We're going to take caller number 11. So get on the line now, and we will do that. Now you guys are appearing. Where else are you appearing besides tonight on Visualite?
We'll be in Charleston tomorrow night at the Poorhouse.
Wow, have you played the Visualite a number of times?
A couple times, yeah.
Now, have you played down Charleston?
We have. We played down there too. That's a good spot.
How is it? Yeah, it is.
It's great. Yeah.
What kind of a place is that?
It's about the same size as the Visualite. It's they get good national touring acts through.
The acoustics are good in the room.
Nice.
You guys, you need a good acoustic room, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't bring the amps in with us,
or the drums.
Yeah. Well, I know, but there's nothing like the the natural. You got acoustic instrumentation. You got an upright bass, an acoustic bass, and stuff. There's nothing like that resonance that you really can't create, as easily when you're amplified.
Absolutely, and if there's great acoustics, then we like to unplug and go down to the middle of the floor at the end of the night. We did that with the infamous String Dusters. We were on tour with them quite a bit. If there's good acoustics in your room, we may come join you.
Hey, I got a living room. You didn't specify. You just said my room. That's it. All right. Do we have Angela? Do we have an actual caller here? Number 5. Let's go to, let's bring him up online. Let's see, caller number 5. Welcome to News Talk 1110 WBT. It's Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Mark?
Hello.
Hey, you have 2 tickets to tonight's show at the Visualite Theater for the New Familiars.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Yay.
Have you seen them before?
No, never. But I'd love to see them.
Wow. So now you got a new fan showing up tonight. Angela will take your information. We thank you for your calls. And we're going to have lots more with the New Familiars. Wayne Powers in for Keith Larson as we continue on News Talk 1110 WBT.
Keith Larson, now. Breaking stories you haven't heard before. Tara Servatius at 3 on Charlotte's News Talk 1110 WBT at 99.3 FM and WBT.com.
WBT Time Saver Traffic is brought to you by Bojangles Famous Chicken and Biscuits. No collisions reported on I-85, I-485, or Independence Boulevard. Highway Patrol is investigating a disabled vehicle on the right shoulder on I-77 northbound near Harris Boulevard. Police and medics are working an injury accident on Village Lake Drive. That's near Independence Boulevard. You may want to consider using Monroe Road as your alternate. We have collisions in the clearing stages, Sugar Creek Road at North Tryon Street and Johnston Road at Ballantyne Commons Parkway. Sonny's Barbecue is featuring all-you-can-eat barbecue pork or barbecue chicken for only $8.99. That includes your choice of 2 sidekicks and bread, all for only $8.99. Great food, great value, every day at Sonny's Barbecue. Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 10 during Charlotte's Morning News. I'm Doug Maxwell. News Talk 1110 WBT. Time Saver Traffic.
Loving it.
Here's what's going on News Talk 1110 WBT.
It's going to be cold tonight, and I'm feeling it coming on. I'm feeling the season coming on. Uptown Charlotte's outdoor ice rink is now open. WBT's Holiday on Ice is made possible by Time Warner Cable and Piedmont Natural Gas. The rink is on the green Uptown across from College Street from the Convention Center. It's a great place to bring your family and friends or have a group outing or a private party. The Charlotte Holiday Tradition, WBT's Holiday on Ice, rink hours and details. Where else? WBT.com.
Greater Media Charlotte. Keith Larson.
All right, Wayne Powers in for Keith, live in the studio. You know, live music, there's nothing like it. You know, keep all your DJs, that's fine, that's all good, but there's nothing like supporting live music. It's going to be the Visualite tonight, and we want the New Familiars to kind of play us a little more music, you know? I mean, that's what they're here for. And if you get to the Visualite tonight, you'll really hear them. So go ahead, guys.
Taking me back to the place that I wanted to be. I said I don't need no drugs, all medicine not gonna do no good. You're all I need. Yeah.
New Familiars tonight at the Visualite Theater, and we're going to Charleston, and who knows? I mean, you guys, you go to thenewfamiliars.com and hook up with these guys and support some of the great local artists that we're lucky to have here in Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte, is one of those cities that it's not like Nashville, it's not like New Orleans, it's not like, so many cities have a real heavy musical heritage. Charlotte's never been really the strongest of musical heritages here. It's never been like one music that's a musical heritage. Well, you guys are changing that.
We're just glad to be able to go out and play. There's a lot. They're having a lot of great bands from Charlotte, and we're just glad to be able to be thought of with them.
Well, you are, and I really appreciate you coming and taking some time tonight, this morning. And it's just I can't tell you how great these guys sound live. I'm not sure how it sounds, over the radio, but producer Lindsay's telling me, it sounds great. But man, you're in this room. I can't wait. I'm going to be. I'm going right from here to the Visualite. I think. So, guys, thank you so much. Happy Black Friday to you guys. And have a great show tonight, and I can't wait to see you.
Thanks for having us.
All right. Well, so it's about wrapping it up. I mean, we got. I want to tell you. Let's see. The rest of the day today, we got Rush coming up from 12 to 3, and then after 3 o'clock, David Chadwick is live in the studio for Tara. And then 6 o'clock, hey, this is worth tuning in for, too. The best of the 20th anniversary of the John Hancock program. Man, just don't miss that. If you missed it, it was on, in October, I think. And if you missed it, get in here tonight. 6 o'clock, we're doing a replay of the best of the 20th anniversary of the John Hancock radio show. And then after 9 o'clock, John Quinn and Lad Lesh in for Pete. And I want to thank producer Lindsay, Angela, our program director Carl East, and of course you for being a part of this. And of course the New Familiars for making me smile today. So I'll see you soon. Until that time, my friends, until that time, Wayne Powers, over and out.
Rush Limbaugh, next at noon on Charlotte's News Talk 1110, WBT at 99.3 FM and WBT.com.